Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea, and I have another video for you guys. Today, I want to take a look at Crypto.com Coin because we are breaking a very key level. We'll take a look at Bitcoin and the entire crypto market and see where we could be headed here. So without further ado, let's hop into this video. So guys, right now, Bitcoin is trading just barely below $44,000 at $43,858.34. Basically, up about 0.4% on the day. Bitcoin dominance still climbing, guys. Very interesting to see that. Bitcoin dominance trading at 52.09%. When it excludes stablecoins, it's more so around 54.09%. So what we're seeing is this liquidity, people are taking some profits and putting it back into Bitcoin, just shuffling it in, shuffling it in. It's honestly exactly what I want to see leading into this Bitcoin halving. But let's talk about that a little bit because, guys, well, we obviously didn't hear any approval or rejection yesterday on Friday when all the rumors were that the Bitcoin spot ETF was going to be approved, because Fridays are usually when they like to do those things. So what does that mean, guys? There's only 4 days, which is really only on Monday. Monday is the deadline for this Bitcoin spot ETF approval, rejection, delay. Uh, the word deadline is such a, they shouldn't use that word because they can delay it. It doesn't have to be approved or declined by, or I should say rejected by the 10th, by this quote unquote deadline. It could be delayed. But that's what everyone is focused on, the idea that it is a deadline and it has to be approved or rejected on the 10th. So there's some volatility in the market. I mean, I've been saying, guys, to keep a very close eye and be vigilant because we're going to get lots of whiplash behavior. I mean, if you look at let's look at the daily first before we look at a lower term time frame. Like the whiplashy behavior and price action is pretty ridiculous, and I think that it's going to continue to be this way. Come up to test 45,000 and then have a nice dump to liquidate the longs, and then just chopping back and forth, but really whiplashy, not like a sideways consolidation chop, more so just to wipe out the longs and wipe out the shorts. Really get inside of people's heads before this big news event is released, and make people think that it's going to be a sell the news event, make people think that it's going to be a buy the news event. I'm cautiously optimistic that it won't be a sell the news event. That's the best way for me to say it. I think that it's possible that it will be a sell news event, but the thing that makes me cautiously optimistic that it won't be is that a lot of the mainstream media is saying it's going to be a sell the news event. That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen when the mainstream media, when the majority thinks something is going to be a sell the news event. It probably won't be. It probably won't be. But I'm not saying that we couldn't come down to say 40,000. I think that's an appropriate level to come down to if it is a sell the news event. Maybe even spook some people even more and come down to say 38,000, 37,000. But guys, I think that that's a very nice price level to come to. If we can come down to 37,000, 40,000 would be nice, but 37,000, it'll cause enough pain, but it's a higher low. It's when you zoom out here, it's bullish. It's a good thing. It's a higher low. It's bullish price action, guys, and that's what we want to see. We want to see some bullish formations start to form out, and not just go straight up. Because if we just go straight up, we're going to come straight down fast. And I want to see some consolidation, some higher lows before we get to this Bitcoin halving, guys. And I think that I've been leaning into the idea that quarter one of 2024 will probably be more of a sideways price action year. I mean, if this is a buy the news event, if the market really starts to pump significantly off of a spot ETF being approved, there could be some fireworks. We could test 55,000, 60,000 before the Bitcoin halving, which is in about 2 months or so in April. But I am leaning more towards the idea that we come down just a little bit. Because then the next trade is the halving trade. That's going to be the talk of the town, is The Bitcoin halving's coming up. Price shock. Miners' rewards getting cut in half. Supply and demand, and that's going to be the next trade, and that'll be what starts to get people hyped up for this next bull market hype cycle. Be patient, guys. But I want to take a look over at CROcoin a little bit because CROcoin has unfortunately broken down below the 10-cent price level once again. Unfortunate to see, but that's what's going to happen when Bitcoin is garnering more dominance and people are taking profits, and Bitcoin's coming down a little bit. It's showing that we're in a more cyclical market, which is healthy. That's good. It shows that it's kind of the cycle, the cyclical nature that we're seeing right now is a good indication that, guys, we're in a bull run. We're in a bull market. We're starting to get to that point here. We'd like to see cyclical market structure. It shows that the price action is bullish, and it shows that there's a bull run right around the corner, a hype cycle coming. But unfortunately, instead of making this W pattern, we got the breakdown. We did not stay. I was really hoping for that resumption off, but Bitcoin had other ideas. That's just how it goes. Bitcoin is the tide that raises all the boats. It's also the tide that can crash the boats into the shallow waters. It's a thing. You got to be very cautious about it. That's why altcoins are higher risk, higher reward. But that being said, guys, you just got to be patient. Right now, I don't think would be an appropriate time to be selling. These dips are for buying, especially with my thesis here that we're going to be making a higher low. Or if it's not a sell the news event, then we're going to go straight up. So these dips are for buying. But guys, if you like this type of content, please like this video, subscribe to the channel right now. Be patient if you're holding the CRO. Be patient if you're holding any crypto, really. The good stuff is right around the corner, guys. The halving is only a couple months away. It's coming. It's going to be a lot of fun. But also, can you please go follow me on Twitter at 333 Blacksea. I'm very, very active over there. I also have some awesome referral links in the description below here. $4,100 sign-up bonus to Femex, $8,000 sign-up bonus to BitGet. Lots of free money to take advantage of. But that's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.